Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Dave and welcome to kind of a ramble video that I mentioned I was going to do for a while. In the background, you're going to see just some PK footage of this giant kind of like little war thing that happened at Ventizreborn. You're not going to see this in any videos for a while because I'm pretty pre-recorded on the series that I'm working on, like I mentioned before. I want to start off this video by saying, in no way am I asking for pity or anything like that. I'm just telling you guys what's going on because those of you guys who are in the streams regularly, you know I don't like to hide things from people, and you know I try to be as honest and open as I can about everything that's going on. So I want to talk about the future of the Iron Completionist series. Now obviously there's a couple big ticket items left to get, but quite frankly there really aren't too many items. I'm actually going to pull up the list right now and tell you guys what's actually left to do. I mean, in terms of items to go after, there's only one item left from God Wars, like the one ring from the Wilderness, and then some random things like Corp, which is slow, boring grind, not really good video or stream content. Random bosses like Obor and Bryophyta, whatever the Moss Giant one is. You know, I need the Scythe, I need the T-Bow. But these are all grinds that are basically going to make for just awful video content, in my opinion, and just awful stream content because it's very limiting. Other things that are left for gear are things that, once again, no one really wants to watch. They're more so AFK goals, like Dragon Full Helm, Dragon Kite Shield, Dragon Plate Body. Those are all things that I can just obtain from AFKing certain metal dragons. Now, with that all being said, when I started this series a year ago, the idea of Completionist was really heavy on people's mind, including my own, and I thought that the idea of Completionist would be something that I really wanted to do and something that I was really interested in, and by no means am I saying that I'm no longer interested in this account or this series or anything like that, which once again, even though the background footage is showing my PvP account, I am talking about my Ironman right now. The footage in the background is it's just supposed to be there to be entertaining so you guys don't have to watch me fish or something like that. I love my account and I love how far the account has come, but a lot of people I know are going to say, well, why don't you just take a break and start working on something like maxing? Well, the problem with working on something like maxing is, once again, it's really not that great content. I mean, it'd take me a week to make a very short 5-minute video, similar to how it was when I was playing my main and maxing my main. I was actually started playing the Ironman then for the same reason as what I'm talking about right now, is that I was kind of getting bored with the account at that time. And even though I love this account, when I started playing my Wildy account, my 60 attack, the one you're seeing in the background, I really felt this kind of renewed vigor to play the game, and I haven't really had that for a few months now. And I've mentioned this before, but I do struggle with some depressive episodes and whatnot. And once again, not trying to reach out for pity or anything by saying this stuff, but I've kind of realized that I think I'm kind of depressed. I mean, I've been putting in a lot more effort into getting footage for this series because, look at that dark bow, just not able to pick that up. That's unfortunate. I've been putting a lot more effort into this series because obviously with few items left, I have to grind harder to try and get those items knocked out. But people aren't really as interested in the series, and for me personally, that's a very big turn-off for the series. It makes me not really as interested in continuing to do it, at least as actively as I'm doing it right now, when the views are just kind of slowly dwindling down. Now, once again, I really want to reemphasize the fact that I am not by any means quitting the account. I'm not stopping, but this kind of all started from when I got the Infernal Cape. That was the biggest, hands down, the biggest PVM goal I had on this account. I never thought I'd get it. And once I got it, I kind of hit this wall. Like, there wasn't really much left that felt like a big important grind to me. And like I said before, it's not that I don't like the account, it's just that when there's not as much to do and there's few things to grind, I'm going to be getting bored of doing the stuff myself, and not to mention my viewers are going to get bored. And when views fall off and people become less interested, for me, that's a big, makes me lose even more interest in it. It's kind of, like I said before, it's a big turnoff to continue doing the series if no one's really continuing to watch it. And I know, once again, the counter argument that a lot of people are going to say is, oh, it's all about money, you're just getting mad because your views aren't doing well, you're not making as much money, and blah, blah, blah. And sure, this is my job, but no, that's not what I'm talking about at all. I really couldn't care less if I'm making just enough to get by. That honestly doesn't affect me whatsoever. So to address that point before I get too further into this, it's just everybody, when they're doing something, wants to feel successful at it. And for me, feeling successful with YouTube and streaming is having ideas that people like and people want to see. Now, by no means am I trying to say that I don't appreciate people who are already there. I do. I love each and every one of you guys. I do my best to give back to each and every one of you by doing stuff with my Twitch subs and my patrons and YouTube sponsors and all that, by the PKing, the rating on the weekends, just talking with you guys, chatting, trying to stay active. I respond to every comment on my YouTube videos. At least I do my best to respond to every comment. Sometimes I might miss one or two, but I read them all at the very least. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have noticed that I respond to every comment. So by no means do I want anyone to interpret this as me saying that it's not enough. It's just I want to continue the growth on my channel, and I just think that at this point, Iron Comp isn't really the way to do that. It kind of ties into what I was saying before about I do have some mental stuff and stuff that I've struggled with my whole life. Those of you who have it, you know that it doesn't just go away. And for me, depression is a really big kind of like pull down on everything that I'm doing. And on top of that, I've always considered myself to be a busybody. So for me, the problem that I'm having right now is it feels like, oh, this isn't working. So my solution to the fact that it's not working is to keep putting in more effort and keep putting in more time. But that more time and more effort isn't necessarily translating to anything. I'm just working myself silly to the point where it's nothing else is coming of it. You know, like I can't make a drop happen any faster. It's all RNG. So, and even with skilling, it's like I can't make that go any faster than the fastest rates that you can get or the way that I find efficient to run about through my skills. I guess a TLDR of everything I've set up to this point. I'm probably going to be easing up on the Iron Comp series, not just for the reason that the views have deteriorated a lot, but also because it's really taking a toll on my mental state to continue doing something that I feel like isn't really progressing me to the point that I would like it to be in terms of views and just personal enjoyment anymore. Like I said, playing the other account, playing the Wildy account has given me a hell of a lot of enjoyment, and I have loved every second of it. So it's what made me realize that maybe I've been pushing myself too hard with Iron Completionist, and that's why it's kind of not feeling as fun anymore. So no, I'm not quitting, and yes, there will still definitely be Iron Completionist episodes. I just can't guarantee that they'll be every week anymore. A lot of you guys might be thinking, well, what are you going to do instead? Are you just going to do tons of Wildy things? Yes, I do actually have a lot pre-uploaded for that series. But no, I've actually been thinking about this for a long time. I've talked about it on my stream, and a lot of people seem to be in support of this idea. I want to start a hardcore Ironman. I think that the early game will provide me with a lot more interesting things to do that I haven't really had to experience or haven't really had the opportunity to experience because of the fact that I've been in the end game for so long that I haven't really had the ability to try any of those things. So I want to make a hardcore Ironman, and the goal of that hardcore Ironman is going to be to get an Infernal Cave. Am I going to do it first try? Probably not. I'm probably going to die a lot, and it's probably going to take quite a few tries, but I think it'll translate a lot better to videos. If anything, it might mean you guys end up getting more videos, which I think is a good thing. You know, I want to try and put out as much content as I can without the quality being crap. So I want to try and be able to put out as much content as I possibly can and give back to you guys in any way that I'm able to. And, you know, I want to just close this off by just saying once again, this is not a reach for pity. I don't expect anybody to say like, oh, I'm so sorry for everything you're going through. No, don't be. I work a job that I love. I love making YouTube videos, and I love streaming. I just want to be able to continue to grow my channel. And when I've reached this wall of like, no matter how hard I push against it, I can't get through that experience. Like I can't just make more videos and gain more subs. I can't just play more. I already put like 50, 60 hours into every video that I put up on this channel. So I can't really just add more time. It doesn't really work with it anymore. So if it's not working, you know, I want to try something different. And I've been really enjoying the feedback that you guys have been giving me on the Wildy series. I've been enjoying all of you guys who come to the streams and the Discord and talk with me, and especially the people who are supporters that have been, you know, be it subs or patrons, whatever, who have been joining me on these PK trips. I haven't had this much fun playing this game in such a long time. And that's why I'm kind of realizing that Iron Comp needs to take a break for a little bit. Just once again, really, really want to iterate this because I know a lot of people out there already have very negative opinions of me, and that's fine if you develop a negative opinion of me. And even if this video gives you a negative opinion, I'm sorry, but I think that my content will suffer if I don't take a break from doing the Completionist series. My mental health will suffer if I don't take a break from doing the Completionist series. And I don't want to start hating what I do. I mean, I've been blessed to have the opportunity. I know generic streamer things, blessed and all that, but I've been blessed to have the opportunity to be able to turn a hobby and a passion into a job. And I'm continuing to do that, but I just want to continue to experience the same like amount of wonder that I had when I started, when I was getting tons of subs and all that. I appreciate each and every one of you for each and every comment and every piece of feedback that you guys give me. I love it. I love being able to hear what you guys have to say. I love being able to, you know, like move forward, and I don't know, I enjoy the fact that you guys enjoy what I put out. And I feel like if I'm not enjoying Iron Completionist, then you guys probably won't be enjoying it either. And I feel like the views lately have really reflected that. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, you know, I'm going to start a hardcore Ironman, mess around on it a little bit. Can't guarantee the videos will come out anytime soon, but I just want to know what you guys think about this. If there's a different series idea that you would like to see, let me know. But keep in mind that I'm not just trying to appeal to people who are already subscribed. I want to expand my audience. And I'm not saying you guys don't matter. You definitely do, and I love each and every one of you guys. But I just want to also appeal to people who aren't already here. So on that note, have a fantastic day, everybody. I will see you guys Friday with another Wildy video. Maybe Saturday with an Iron Comp if I get the footage for it. And if not, I'm not going to stress about it. Maybe a hardcore Ironman video this week. We'll see. I hope to get you guys in the live streams. If you want to chat more directly about this, feel free. I stream every day. Or feel free to leave comments. I will read every single one of them. And I'll do my best to respond to every single one of them. Have a fantastic day, guys, and peace out.